This is John Paul Rye. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Today, I'm actually in my playroom. I got kicked out of my living room. That's a whole different story. Because today, we're talking about Joe Rogan and his involvement in the Johnny Depp vs. Amber Heard case. 4 years ago, Joe Rogan actually predicted that Amber Heard was abusing Johnny Depp. From his friend Stanhope, who's a comedian who wrote an article, he got around to thinking about it. And he also gave a theory as to why Johnny fell for Amber, and it's the best one I've heard, because I think it's something that a lot of us were wondering. Myself, how come Johnny fell for her? What was the deal? What do you guys think? And I think Joe Rogan gives the best insight on that. Okay, so we're going to listen to 4 minutes I clipped out of the important stuff. It's edited, it's all Joe's voice, so let's take a listen. I get chills listening to this thing, and I like Joe Rogan more and more the more I hear about him. Here we go.
You see all this Johnny Depp shit that's going on in the news? Johnny Depp and his girl. Doug Stanhope wrote an article. It's one of two things, right? Either Johnny Depp really beat up his girlfriend, or his girlfriend is lying and saying that Johnny Depp beat him up, and Stanhope and his girlfriend saw it the whole time. That's Stanhope's version of it. I trust Stanhope. I trust him very well. I trust Stanhope about as much as anybody I know. So if he says that she was manipulating him and that she had said, and was worried that she was going to do this, yeah, Johnny Depp is being blackmailed by Amber Heard. Here's how I know, guest column, Doug Stanhope, the rap. A bunch of people got upset at me for tweeting that. It's because you're not supposed to take a side, and if you do take a side, you have to take the woman's side, because the woman could potentially be actually getting abused. It's why is it that someone wants to pick a side? Is it like to show that you're a good person and you side with the woman always? Is that what it is? Like, what's going on? Like, why do people pretend that some people aren't manipulative? That some people are manipulative, and we know that, right? We know some people are manipulative. We know some people lie. We know some people set people up. We know some people blackmail people. We know that's real. But why? How come when it's a girl, we all of a sudden go, well, I can't think that way. Man, I can't believe you're supporting a wife beater. Yeah, maybe he's got recordings or something. Maybe he knows something. But he definitely has a bunch of witnesses saying that Johnny Depp was worried about it before it ever happened. Just doesn't have it in him. It's not that guy. It's not like a aggressive...
Like, I've never heard Johnny Depp hit a girl or...
No, his ex-wife said it's preposterous. It's not in him. Doug Stanhope said it's not in him. Doug Stanhope's actually good friends with him. He says the guy's like, the last thing he would do is hit somebody. Just doesn't have it in him. It's not that guy. It's not like a aggressive guy. So Heard benefits from California law, which guarantees her a minimum of 1/2 of however much their combined worth increased during their 15 months together. Huh. Forbes listed Depp as the 12th richest actor 2015, a net worth of $400 million.
Looks like we'll see Pirates of the Caribbean 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Oh my God. During his marriage to Heard, go back to where during his marriage to Heard, Depp got an estimated $61 million to appear in the $170 million Alice Through the Looking Glass, and $40 million to star in Black Mass, where he won raves playing Boston gangster Whitey Bulger. Holy fucking shit. Oh my God, you dumb motherfucker. But when Stanhope was talking to him, he was saying that his mother, like, obviously troubled him badly when he died, but that this was as bad as that. This was like looming over him. He knew that he was going to get blackmailed. He knew that she was going after him. She had some demands, and unless he met him, she said she was going to go to the press. Look, man, he's an older dude. He's like 52. She's young and hot, and obviously, if Doug and Johnny Depp are telling the truth, she's manipulative. And some people are really good actors, man. They're really good at pretending they love you. And when you're a guy who's like a celebrity to the extent of Johnny Depp, he hasn't been not famous for more than 30 years. So for all that time, he's had like weird interactions with people where he's not exactly sure where they're coming from. It's never balanced. It's always he's Johnny Depp. At the end of the day, he's Johnny Depp.
That's what I'm saying. It's a different head, bro.
But the fact that he was willing to marry her and not sign a prenup is hilarious.
Okay, so there you have it. And you know what? It looks like he's really on Johnny's side, and I can only imagine that today he's more on Johnny's side, and he must look at that clip and be like, yeah, I was right. Damn, I nailed it. And he also offered his theory on why Johnny was with Amber in the first place. Like he said, Johnny Depp is super famous, and this is the thing John Lennon liked about Yoko Ono. What he said was, one of the things he really liked about her was she treated him like a regular guy, not like, oh my god, you're John Lennon. So probably the same thing happened with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, because, well, she probably planned this whole thing, and, you know, she treated him like someone she wanted to basically rob, then someone she loved. However, that was like normal. He probably saw that as just her treating him like a normal person and not being so starstruck and, you know, desperate and like, oh my god, you're Johnny Depp, you're Johnny Depp, and that makes sense to me. It's a theory, I don't know, but it's the first thing I heard where I'm like, yeah, I guess if that was the case, maybe in the way John Lennon fell for Yoko Ono like that, maybe Johnny fell for Amber like that. And of course, Rogan gets into the thing about how there's a double standard and how it's harder to believe that a woman can be an abuser. Much harder, actually. So that went against Johnny, but he doubted it. Because Stanhope, who a lot of people apparently trust in the business, is on Johnny's side. And I think Joe pretty much covered it all right there. He even alluded to the fact that, you know what, Johnny's worth a ton of money. Wink, wink. It can't be that Amber read into that, could it? He also mentioned that even at that time, there were a lot of people backing Johnny Depp. And now there's even more and more and more. So we could add him to the very long list of people that are on Johnny's side. You guys, let me know what you think down below. I'm going to do some shoutouts. Shout out to Lindsay Depp. You can't see her here because we're real small, but I'm not making this my full background right now. I've given her one before, but she might have missed it because they're at the end of the videos. Shout out to Lily K. I see her here all the time. Thank you, Lily. And if you're not subscribed here, consider subscribing, doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. Don't forget to leave me below what you think of Joe's clip. By the way, the full video will be linked below. If you don't subscribe, that'll be pretty sad, but I guess I'll get over it, move on, make a new video. See you next time.
Central Parkway in the night with the orange lights, alright. You can take a